Yes, there is still some good Star Wars games even in 2025. We've got Battlefront 2 with resurgence for Battlefront 3, and people are asking for that. The next Jedi Survivor or Fallen Order game, I'm sure, is in the works. But Star Wars The Old Republic, that bad boy's been going for almost 14 years, and they've made a lot of good quality of life updates. Now, they've made some changes, but I've hopped back in, started a whole new campaign just to see, like, how does it hold up? Because I love the cinematics. You've seen them online. Their cinematic trailers, BioWare is kicking ass. So is it still worth playing in 2025? If you've never played it before, you hop in, you pick your character, your class, you know, a Jedi, a Sith, a trooper, a bounty hunter, like a smuggler, Han Solo type character, an operative, like an ISB agent, and then you have your subclasses. So if you pick like a Sith, you could be an Inquisitor, more Force-based. You could be a tank, like a Juggernaut, or a Marauder, more melee-based, right? You got a lot of freedom there. Then it drops you down on your planet, and you start the campaign. Now, one of the big, like, huge changes they made is when it first went free-to-play back in November of 2012, so almost a year after its launch. Look at this. What does that say? 2011. This game has been out for almost 14 years, and they're still funding it. They're still pushing out updates. They're still doing expansions. I'm telling you, if they just made some graphical improvements and then maybe turned it into like Where Winds Meet, like an action RPG MMO, oh my God, talk about printing money. I'm sure it still is, but listen, everything can be better. That's when I hopped in. Me and a buddy, we spent all day downloading it, then played it for like 14 hours straight. We didn't shower, smelled terrible, but it was awesome. One of the big changes they made was in order to progress the story and get to the level cap, by the end of the first planet, ideally you want to be at least level 10. So that way you're not going to the next planet under-leveled. Each planet has like a range, 1 to 10, then maybe 10 to 14 or 10 to 16, then 16 to 20, 20 to 24 or 26, then 26 to 32, stuff like that. If you go under leveled, you will get smashed when you go to the next planet. You will get destroyed, and that's exactly how it was back in the day. I finished the first planet around like level 6 or 7, went to the second planet, somehow managed to finish that around like 12, and then the third planet got stomped into the dirt. It was embarrassing. So then had to restart another character. You had to grind every single side mission possible in order to get to level 10. Now, I just left the first planet as level 13. You can just do the main story and it progresses you so much quicker. Which to some, that might be like, oh, well, I put in so much work. That defeats the purpose. You know what? For newcomers, I get it. Like, you want to get people in, you want to get them enjoying the game and progressing constantly. And there is a lot of satisfaction. Seeing a level up and there's like a little banner that floats above your head and shows, oh, this person leveled up. Other players can see it so they know. It's very gratifying. Like, oh yeah, that's right. I can see my little progress bar at the bottom that shows when I'm about to level up. So it feels very good. Another great change they made was they dropped the level requirement for abilities. So a lot of the really, really cool abilities like Force abilities, Force Choke, like Lightning Storm, it all used to be, oh, level 35 when you're hours into the game. Now you unlock Lightning Storm on the first planet. It gives you these awesome abilities early on, and I think this is good. Because, listen, back in the day, again, it took hours just to unlock your lightsaber. You start off with this little electric staff or this electric bat thing, and you're whacking people with that. It's like, all right, I know I'm going to get a lightsaber eventually, but like, come on. And they spoon-fed you all the cool shit, whereas now they front-load a lot of the awesome shit that you would expect in Star Wars and then slow drip the rest. Like, listen, the level cap is 80 now instead of 50. There's plenty to unlock, but let's give you the cool stuff up front. And I really appreciate that. Like, there's a reason that this has been going on for 14 years and they're still generating revenue and they're still pushing out DLCs. They listen to players. They constantly update. Hey, let's make this easier. Oh, let's make this more accessible. You know what? Let's let them play how they want. Now your companions, instead of being, oh, this companion is a tank, this one's a healer, this one's a DPS, you can set the role so every companion can do everything. which me personally, I'm not a fan of. It kind of defeats the purpose of switching your companions. Because some companions now it's just, oh, which one do you want to see? If they all heal, they all do DPS, then there's not really a point in choosing one over the other. But that's me. I liked having different companions for different reasons. Now you can just, oh, I'm setting you as a healer. Oh, now you're a DPS. You know what? I'm going to be a healer, so I'm going to set you as a tank, and I'll just let you fight the enemy while I heal you. You get to play how you want. So much more than when the game first came out. It is insane. You can play the entire campaign alone or with a friend, but there is one update they need to make. If anyone from BioWare or anyone ever sees this, you need to update it so that if I'm in a group and we're playing the same characters, right? If we're both playing Sith Inquisitors and we have the same exact story missions, when we walk into like a mission portal for an important conversation or like a mission completion conversation, it needs to count for both players. Because right now, there will be a green wall, and that signifies like a story conversation. Like this is a point in time where you're going to advance to the next mission. You have to go in twice. So if I'm doing the mission, I'm going to walk in, and then when my buddy walks in, it says, oh, do you want to join Morgan's mission conversation? Yes. Complete, then we walk out, and we have to do it for my buddy. Make it count for both, so we both get the progress on the first go around. Because listen, this game is so much fun with other people, but having to go in and out of the exact same mission rooms is kind of irritating. And this is something that has not changed since the beginning. This needs to be updated. Like, I get it. You're probably not playing the same class, so you're going to have different mission portals and whatnot. That's fine. If we're playing the same class, let it count for both players, please. Just, it's a little thing that'll make it way, way more convenient. Now, if you're not familiar with MMOs, they've got a particular type of combat, and you can see it on screen. It's not this like, oh, I'm using a lightsaber, so I should only hit them once and they should cut in half. This is one of those, you're going to sit when it comes to a boss and attack them for like 10 minutes straight, and you're going to buff each other and heal, DPS, pull aggro. Like the raids with 20 players, the boss takes like 30 minutes to kill because they have so much health. These are games that you're going to spend hours in. You could grind if you want to. You can repeat missions for gear, or you can go through the story, and the campaign is immaculate. But it is typical MMO combat. Now, if they were to ever update this, there's an MMO coming out called Where Winds Meet, and if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up here. I made a short video on the alpha I played. That is an MMO that plays like an action RPG in terms of the actual gameplay. I was playing it with a controller, and let me tell you, that is the future of MMO gameplay right there. MMOs coming out need to play exactly like that. It was incredible. If they did that, but Star Wars, oh my God, just, that would be fantastic. I am pleading. I will beg. I will pay extra. I don't care. Give me that, because that would be incredible. Just like imagine Jedi Fallen Order or Jedi Survivor, but an MMO. So you're constantly unlocking new abilities. You can play with other players. You can go do raid bosses. Oh God, it would be so good. There is a microtransaction store. You can get outfits and crystal colors, companions, mounts. It's mostly just all cosmetic stuff. There's no like, oh, if you want this ability, you'll have to buy it. No, all of your character abilities are unlockable. You can play the entire campaign free. So there's no worry about, oh, if I need to subscribe to be able to play the game. No, you get extra perks. There are some pieces of gear you'll pick up that you have to be subscribed to use, which that sucks. I'm not a fan of that aspect. If I find something, I should be able to use it. Like, assuming I'm the correct level, let me use my gear. But being a subscriber for the most part is more so just like an extra perk. You'll gain a little bit more experience. You'll be able to go do like the massive raids, like with other players and whatnot. You'll get like cartel coins. So the microtransaction shop has its own currency. And if you're a subscriber, you get a monthly like stipend of, oh, here's 200 or 300 coins, so you can go and spend it on just random stuff. There's nothing in the shop you need, so you can hop in, create an account, play the entire thing for free. You can play every character for free. So there's a lot you can do. You don't need a subscription. It's nice. Yes, you don't need it. While they have pushed out some like graphical touch-up updates, the game is still 14 years old, so you can see it. You can see the age. I know we're in 2025. Don't go expecting Horizon Forbidden West levels of fidelity. Like, oh my God, it's so real. It's not. But that doesn't bug me. I like seeing good graphically intensive games, but again, I don't need that. A lot of people don't need that. It's the gameplay for me. It's Star Wars. I love Star Wars, so I am biased here. Like, yes, I hopped in. I'm still enjoying it. It's exactly what I expected. A little more convenient now, and I'm still loving it. But if you're bothered by like, oh, it looks too old, yeah, this probably isn't for you. But that's just a little recap of how the Old Republic plays in 2025. It's a little more convenient now. There's a little more freedom. You don't have to do any more like tedious quests. There's now in-game timed quests, which is really cool. On the first planet, you'd walk out of the Sith Temple, and there'd be a time quest that would pop up. It's like very reactive. It almost makes the world feel more lived in besides you and other players. Like, oh, these events are happening regardless of what I'm doing. I walked outside and for the next 30 minutes, it's, oh, this Sith left this cage open, so now these beasts are roaming around. Go and capture them. And you have half an hour to do it, and then you can get bonus XP. It's a nice change of, oh, there's stuff going on around here, even though I'm not here. It's like that whole Red Dead Redemption 2 thing. Like, oh, they're building the train track regardless of what I'm doing. It makes it feel more lived in. If you're an MMO fan or a Star Wars fan, I recommend it. There's a link down below. That's not an affiliate link. That's just a link to the Star Wars website where you can download. Well, actually, it's on Steam. So you can download it on Steam. But the website just shows the breakdown of like, hey, here's the game. Here's the DLCs. Here's all the expansions. Here's what you get with a subscription. You can kind of just learn more information about it. The story is incredible. So if you love a good story, you love Star Wars, go try it out. Like I said, it's free. Let me know if you've played it. Let me know if you're going to play it. Comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have, I appreciate you. Also, link down below are the TikTok and the Twitch. You know, if you want to see some short stuff or some live stuff, maybe I'll play some Star Wars on there. Because I'm really loving it. Like, I've always loved it, but I'm just learning about that love again. Like, it's gripping me. And I can't wait to hop in it again. But I appreciate you for watching. Have a good day. Stay caffeinated. And let me know what you think of the Old Republic.